Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be doing this look here. I think it's the perfect summer look because it gives you that perfect brightness in your eyes and then that beautiful dewy skin. I really hope that you enjoy it, and now let's go ahead and get started. So to begin, I'm using my MAC Painterly Paint Pot and just using that all over my eyelids. I love this especially for oily eyes. It really provides a beautiful base for the rest of your eyeshadow. So I'm just packing it all over and then blending it out with my beauty blender. Now I'm using the Carli Bybel Palette and taking this nude shade and applying it all over my eyelids just to really set everything that I just placed, and again to just add to the base for the rest. Now I'm just using this brown shade and this will be my transition color. I really take my time with this. I just take a little bit of product, blend it out, and then just keep layering it on like that. Next, I'm taking this mauvey purple shade and focusing that mostly on my crease. Again, just take your time with these colors, build them up, layer them up, and this will prevent your look from being too muddy, so to say. So now I'm taking this like pink champagne color in the palette and I'm just applying that to my eyelids just because I really want to focus on brightening up the lids. So just apply that and then make sure you blend it out. Next, I'm taking that deep plum shade in the palette and just focusing that on the V shape, the outer V of my eyes. And just pack it on and then blend it out just like everything else. To prime my face, I'm using the Cover FX Calming Primer. This is really great if you have red skin. I would normally do a mattifying one, but right now my skin's a little red from a sunburn that I had a couple weeks ago. And since I'm extra tan, I'm mixing these two foundations in order to create a color for myself and just using some maracuja oil. I also went ahead and used my Tarte color correcting palette. I just used the green and orange shades to kind of cover blemishes and some red marks that I had on my face, again just from that sunburn that I had. And I just did this before I finished applying the rest of my foundation. That's why I look a little crazy here. So once you have that done, just continue blending out the rest of your foundation. And I'm just using my beauty blender as always. For my concealer, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and just applying that underneath my eyes and then everywhere else that I want to highlight. Once that's done, I just blend it out. I absolutely love this concealer. To set everything, I'm taking my Mercier translucent powder and then just applying that everywhere that I just finished applying concealer. I always do my under eyes first to prevent creasing, and also please ignore my dog. She insisted on being in my room while I was recording, so I'm sorry for that. To bronze my face, I'm using my Too Faced Milk Chocolate bronzing powder and just applying that all over my cheekbones, my temple, and then just making sure that I blend everything out so it doesn't look muddy. And because I wanted a little bit more color for my bronzer, I went in with the Mercier Candle Glow in the shade number 3 and just use that to really bronze up the rest of my face. For my blush, I'm using Milani Rose de Oro blush. It's this beautiful pink blush that has like little specks of gold. So if you didn't want to do highlight, you could just use this blush. I love it. It can get like a little too pink on my cheeks, as you see right here, but I go back in later with my beauty blender and just blend it out. That way it doesn't look too harsh on my cheeks. Since it's super hot right now, I'm going back with my translucent powder and just baking. I would normally just do a thin layer underneath my contour, but I really wanted it to last long. So I'm applying a thick layer, and then I'm also going to apply it around my nose, which is where I get the most sweaty. I would do it underneath my eyes, but currently my skin is peeling from my sunburn, so I'm avoiding that area. And I'm also just contouring my nose with my bronzer. So while that sets, I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my eyes, and I'm just taking that mauvey purple shade again and placing that underneath my eyes to give a little bit more definition, and then also just using that to touch up the outer V that I had placed earlier. And just make sure that you blend everything out. I felt that my eyes needed a little bit more color, so I went in with my Milani cream eyeshadow. It's this gorgeous champagne pink color. I love it. And I'm just using that on my lid. Curling my lashes to prepare them for falsies, and then just wanted something simple, so I went with my Ardell Demis, and I did it off camera because I can never do it on camera. So I'm just taking this big fluffy brush and just dusting away all the bake that I had just placed, and also contouring my chin because I have to conceal that double chin. So I'm just using mascara on my upper and lower lashes. And then taking my NYX eyeliner to tightline my eyes. I didn't want to do eyeliner for this look because I really wanted to focus on my lids, so just tightlining today. And removing any foundation on my lips. So I'm using my Kylie lip gloss in the shade Like. It's just this nude gloss. I love it. Let me know down below if you'd like to see a Kylie collection video. So for my highlight, I'm using the Becca and Chrissy highlighter palette, and I'm just applying that everywhere that I want to highlight. Now to set my eyebrows, which I had done off camera, I just used my Anastasia brow gel. And to set the rest of my face, I used the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea spray. I love this thing. It's a 4-in-1 spray. And because I felt that I didn't have enough highlight, I went with my MAC Soft and Gentle and just applied that literally everywhere. And this really added more dewiness to the look. So once you finish applying a crap ton of highlight, you are all done with this look. I really hope that you all enjoyed it. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video.